Okay guys, what I thought I'd do this morning is just a quick rundown on Blinman, South Australia. A lot of riders come up here and they want to know what sort of facilities are in the town, what you can get up here. There are a lot of services. The only thing you don't have in Blinman is fuel for your bikes, cars and the like. But as you're coming into Blinman, you'll see a sign that says Angarigna, Parachilna. Angarigna down that way and Parachilna. So you're going to Angarigna, you can go to Angarigna Tourist Village, you'll get fuel there, basic spares, car tyres, there's a few motorbike tyres, tubes and stuff like that. There's a shop there, so you can get your milk and alcohol, basic supplies like meat and bread and all that sort of stuff. And it's a fair range in there. And also there's a caravan park, so you can stay there. And a lot of motorbike riders will stay at the Anchorage and the village rather than going to a lot of the resorts in the Flinders Ranges. Reason being is you can start your bike there and you can ride your bike in and out and you don't have any problems. So you can get fuel there, no worries at all, including the premium class fuels. And if you keep going down that road there, you're going to get to the Prairie Hotel. Get to the end of the road there, turn right and you're going to Lee Creek, Copley, Beltana, Maree and the like. Turn left and you're going back towards Hawker. All right, and that's Angarigna Village and Parachilna, which is where the Prairie Hotel is. Waddenna's also down there. Waddenna's great to see. Local Aboriginal arts and crafts and wood carvings and tours are also available down there. So it's only 1.5 kilometres down there. It's worth popping in and having a look at the local artwork done by the Indigenous people. And it's obviously by the Adnyama Farnha owned and operated. I can't say that, guys. Yeah, so I suppose we go there and have a word to the locals and learn how to pronounce that. It's a bit too hard for me at this time in the morning. It's just after 6 a.m. and you'll probably see in the background the sun's just starting to come up. The sky's looking a bit threatening. We're actually going to ride to Arkaroola today, so it's about 165 kilometres from here. It's a doable ride, no worries at all. Yeah, 165 k's, you can get fuel there and lunch and all that sort of stuff, so not a problem. And to get there, straight down there, take the first road to the left and you're heading off to Arkaroola. So yeah, so let's go into town and have a bit of a look and I'll show you what's around. So as you come in, there's a few houses, privately owned houses and sort of guest houses, houses you can rent. There's a few of those, and there's accommodation available at the pub and also behind the bakery down a little bit further. So a lot of history here. I'm not going to go for all the history. When you're here, I'll let you do that. Read all the signs. A lot of buildings have got signs on the front of it, talking about the background and that. So let's go up the road, have a look. So David Caroline's North Blinman Hotel, famous North Blinman Hotel down there. Let's go and have a look at that. And what else do we have here? We have the mine tours, we have the shop, the pub. That's about it really, I believe. And obviously there's a lot of local attractions here, but it's a good place to centre yourself, base yourself. As I said, you can stay here, bring your caravan in or your bikes or anything like that and set it from here. It's a good spot to get into all the northern Flinders Ranges, the PAR. If you're going to do the PAR, look that up. PAR, Public Access Routes, or for our Victorian friends, and I think New Zealanders say it like this as well, public access routes. Go straight down there, turn right on the Glass Gorge Road and go to the Millaloe Station, and you pretty much, Millaloe Station, you get to Nuclear Mines, which is a good ride, and the PAR, which starts just out front of the Millaloe Station, station house itself, and that'll go right around, come back out on the road that goes to Arkaroola and turn right and brings you back in here. If not, another good ride is to go either clockwise and clockwise. Go down this road towards Parachilna, about probably, I'd say, at a guess, 15, probably 20 k's. 20 k's down there, turn right on the Glass Gorge Road, go along there and stay on that road. Just stay on that road, don't turn off it, and it's going to bring you back to the main street here, which is probably about, as a guess probably 30k ride. Well worth doing, guys, well worth doing. It's very scenic. If you do it in reverse, anti-clockwise, go in the afternoon and get there probably about 4 in the afternoon, maybe 5 even, or when the sun's going down. Obviously it's daylight saving, you're going to adjust that. There's some really good spots where you'll see the sun setting on the range, and there's a couple of rides up hills that you can sort of look across the range. Good photo opportunities. It's very similar to the Razorback lookout that you'll get over in Wilpena area. So all right, enough chit chat. Let's go and have a look at Blinman. So guys, I'm going to walk down the main street of Blinman and just give you a bit of a rundown of what facilities are here. A lot of people ask me, when I get to Blinman, what can I get? We've got fuel nearby at Anchorage in the Village, the tourist park. You can get all your fuel, your oils and the like. They have premium juice there, diesel and the like, and it's a caravan park, so all the regular facilities. Yeah, coming into town, the kids are a bit bored, they're a bit crazy, being cramped up in a car, or maybe you guys, girls want to get off the motorbike. You've got a tennis court here, you've got a playground to muck around on and stretch the limbs and all that sort of stuff. So yeah, if you bring kids up here, they can have a bit of muck around here. You've got the memorial hall over here, you get a lot of art exhibitions, a lot of old buildings, some private residence, like, yeah, let's have a look what else we got here. There's so much happening here. Such a little small town, a lot of history. I'll leave the history searching up to you. You guys can look around for that. Public toilets over here. We've got the Miners Crib Cafe. Great coffees, drinks, soft drinks, ice creams and all that. Yeah, and they also have awesome bakery items, pies, pasties, sausage rolls. Oh my God, I haven't had breakfast yet. It's about 6:30 a.m. in the morning. Haven't had my coffee, I'm puffing. This is a bit of a rise going up into here, and I'm not too fit, but accommodation. Self-contained holiday units, 2 bedrooms, bathroom, kitchenettes, air-conditioned television. What more do you want? For all this sort of stuff, all you got to do is go on Google and Google it, and you'll get the information. So there's toilets down there. This is where you can book for the famous Blinman tours. Sorry, when I say the Blinman tours, the Blinman mine tours. The mines are just up the road there, so a bit of a walk or a bit of a drive up there. And the host will take you underground in this old copper mine. You get to wear one of those hats with a little light on it. How cool is that? So this Heritage Blinman mine office, you get some tourist information, you get your weather, road reports. You want to know if you can get through to Arkarilla, which is just down there, turn left, 165 k's. They'll be able to tell you which roads are open. They're checking every day as to what roads are open in the outback here. Heritage mine tours, gifts and souvenirs, and the history and town records, so you can find out about the town here. You can book tours, there's times and all. Go on that website, you'll get all the information there. Okay, the old post office, and I suppose spinning around here, hopefully not getting too dizzy. I am. I need a coffee. You've got the North Blinman Hotel. I've invested quite a few dollars in this facility. Haven't seen a lot of return, but I've had some good nights, you could say. Some cold beer and some bloody great pizzas. Friday night is pizza night. The guys that were here with me last night, I think there was about 8 of us, riders. Some of them have never been here, and they're saying they're probably the best pizzas they've had in a long time. Some of them were saying the best pizzas they've had ever. So I don't know about that, but I reckon they're pretty bloody good, and people rave about them. You can also get pies and pasties and stuff like that. Sorry, not pasties, but I think they just do pies. Go back a little bit there. Big pies, massive pies, chunky pies. They're really good. I just correct myself rather than editing all that. North Blinman Hotel, owned by Dave and Caroline. Absolutely wonderful hosts. They also own Anchorage in the Village down the road, the tourist hub of the area, I suppose, where you can take your caravans and all that sort of stuff. So yeah, pub explains itself. During the day, if it's a nice day, this street will be just lined with 4-wheel drives and travellers from all over the place, all over the world. Motorbike riders, the whole kit and caboodle will be here. So you'll be able to sit down and tell your war stories and stuff like that. Out the back of the pub, there's a campground, like a mini sort of caravan park. So you have campsites, $10 a person. So that's just basic. Throw your tent on the ground, your swag on the ground. You got powered van sites from $30, which is fairly reasonable, really. We're considering you're all the way up here, 500-600 k's away from Adelaide. Ensuite rooms from $90 a single. That's pretty bloody good. So, and that's on today's prices. What are we? Late September 2022. So yeah, pop in here, inquire at the front bar. You can find out about all the camping and stuff like that. So yeah, from here you can do the big loop, Glass Gorge loop, all the heritage areas up there of the mining and the like. And it's a photographer's delight up here. I've got the sun coming up over the hill. Yeah, it's probably about 6:30 now. The peas in the pod down there who have been asleep, They should be getting up now, and hopefully that bloody coffee machine's going, because I'm wanting a coffee, I'm wanting a feed, I want to get on that bike. I'm going to Arkarilla. We've got to go check that out. I'm taking a crew up there, leading right up there. A few of the guys haven't ridden up there as yet. I'm going to take them up there, so a bit of a day trip. So let's see how we go. So yeah, come along for a ride. Let's go do it.